Adesema mama munyina jo emama kwaba ediba TV SY the Gumbe Show ene ne yahyeche ne fefefe ene eye June bosome ne de toso aduonu enan ewo mfimpimienu ene aduonu bakomo amasa nyina nde hye be makantinka wo kanokre ekire Ghana man eni wiase afana nyina Mugabe Masi ubetimi afreme atankolega biga ene yi mena mete akonya kase no ma mede eye Gumbe Show no ede ebrewo na ene yi nkonyasi a yaba abesie enyensem ketua enem special guest eye unumunyamfo Isaac Roxon wo ye governance expert wono eneneyi yene no eba abetwetwe nkomo ene dwumadie no ejawum sanse eniema ekoso omema enye niema papa nyina no yeba abeda nadi wunu se nso ahase eto asante matamu nso eto ye nso esai amanfo adan ene eniema bebre ewo asante matamu sai ana asantemem akwan no esitie ena bigina asantemem sa aban we aya na adwen se wode eye Ghana sika nyina besese achem ene ne patamu na wajai asanteman na so yanti ase ene enti ase echina otufo se tu atekokwa so asantemawura ni krom ene ne patamu nyina osiesiesi ho edema eye omai omo voter region wo se biso omo so omo hotel region western region eye north east any baby a Ghana for na baby ano matama wodo edunsia ne nyina no wo se mpuntuo no obi a enya ne de na sai ene ye che na esi echo ene da sorry I say judgment debt na se no mampanyi etu eye alupne kopie mo ewo eye France ya eye France mampanyi wanye mfie aduonan miensa wakwa no wasa omo ne besia 170 million euros now for maybe a year banks I would ever Ghana ha na yeah kwa jibesa 170 million euros no near kutia judgment debt and so a year 170 million US dollars bisa wasa sebi nyan samban any womb for any terminated contract no ena edian ena SC meduba ko United Kingdom London na ye ne lawyer Anderson down so yeah asam no court no mamu aye nyina no wade atamu wo nyina eba no da ogina court hobi ye no ebetwetwe enkomo afri aye United Kingdom ne amudi etuamo pa sa aye law firms awodo mienu a omo age kofo omo so omo enyina Ghana na mu defend ye no ye kwa preta ma ya ma no sa law firm no sai ene omo sam city e wo United Kingdom omo krata emo te sai omo ye law firm a omo wodimpa omo wo good name anase omo ni good name in the United Kingdom and ye bewura aye London ne akwa akotie de course ene de lawyers akukudan a wo London eka efa aye ruling about judgment debt a ye kotua $170 million ya ene aye AG Godfred Odame tine duru baby a aya na ndisi force me bomb Gumbe kakra sa papa we akwan amofo aso appointment committee mu ko approve papa we metina ha kan se obi abekom ko anya sa papa no san se wono de ne dwumadie enso ani ewuade nyakopon Ghana Attorney General Office Godfred Odame kai yeso ye de ne ko ensam ne tesen obetini nyina na nei yesi konyi Nanado, shower in the sky when someone aquaquisi say. Defense Minister about justification or the bayano. Ghana for Begia Tumana, or could you also say, Nina Obate and 70B, and you may a year Jumedia so, and then Jumedian a Jumedia, a bayer the papa, now from Somosumu Meuma, Mosumoba Frey, Namo de Magentia so Abba. Yana was meti woman na bema but ankolega biga me kope es natural mineral water enwu minimum shano so say health alert clinic wo mo atachi na edwumadi ebrewo sanso na solar contractual clinic o Kumasi Kentenkro no woni ayasha filling station no and edihwe no oni na de prosafet capsules zipman capsules and a solar mesa e de aba eye edwaso eneyi ono so na boafon krato ebesu ewo dwumadi no so victory aye heba center aso victory garlic mesa no so Dr. Amwako wonu na di victory garlic mesa e de abedwa so a eboa mapomde no ejina so kama enei me gina me na so atankolega biga ye di dwumadi ebrewo ene eye 24th of June 2021 ye dan ho semetu am ne abaye ba Gumbe besu
Moga ye pe gumbio ye pe ojo
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always free, fresh, natural, mix, mineral, water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Yeah, it was as a tankulega biga and a hiti papa. Ya me baby and seven mama. And now a menu call for it now with that. To call for it, baby, I will be a ye ma happy a birthday. So now I would that now would do I would that and now ye ma happy birthday. Now also the HMI ma happy belated birthday. Would you any so ye ma happy birthday in advance? I say June for no ye special. Afei yet here and summer and a track to aswa. Yes, in Kunya, ya ye de ebrewo. Channel say Jumoku Atayachi, a solar natural clinic or the Prosafet capsules, Zipman capsules, and a solar mesa. Sanso and Yebeda, a victory garlic mesa, also asi, on also Tayachi, then Naya the Asalaka say, I'm a S natural mineral water and a health alert clinic. Jumoku would do and they, you had the assassin, and then it was some pepe, Jumoku would do 9 and a Tayachi, ye did Jumedi ebrewo. Inti Gumbe Show, and never pepe, ye said Jumediasi, and then it was some pepe. Utie Gumbe Show na eto say wo pese Gumbe ni memiam anase wo peni say ya dia na pese yan fa hyem na nya wo de na se say Gumbe no ya de bra wo ebenada ene eye ya wada no na kwa me kan so at the SYZ tonight at the bra wo eye adwada ene eye ukuada na ye nua eye kwa me afrifa se mu ni kwa me afrifa so eba platform we so eti ejane de ye ba be so saa se de be ya amemu ne be dan e be koyi enti wa anye ne yi a ye be ba be bo eja e be ba be bo Gumbi afa enyemre ne etie ensem num se asante mantamo eye mantamo bia akwan pa e de akwan de na asane ne menyamre ayi akwan a na akofo ado chabi ene eye ne potamo achem potamo me kase ye achem kwan a enyo na said yesi eyi achem akwan no sa pepepe na santeman ene bonoman western region, central region, volta region, ote region e wase ya chane pepepe northern region, upper west, upper east. Oko honorable Limuna Miniru, former agric minister ni kroma ni aye kwan ni nyina kama na afa ye nam so yo te said ye wonam aye Pokigami aye Rwanda nkurase kwa bia ya goso na afa nanado ba bia wo bi yetie Abanwei MPP abanwei meka MPP abanwei a ya Nana Akufo-Addo ochenkwa wanu mbremu Nana Tirimodefo dware wiem the first Nana Tirimodefo dware wiem the first sa amamwo wei ayi amamu a ebon kan na metimi hu boni a asanteman e de aya sa abanwei ene bigina asanteman kwahwe atwema kwawoma kwahwe wo makwan ensuo asie etoi June and July busumia ensuo eto ewo my ganemo na asantematamo asefem kwahwa ebua kwa housing kwahwa atwema kwanwoma omakwan na kwahwa lake eye kontena ase akwan kwahwa eye sakra wo no side okuro omakwan bonwire akwan wo wi abeho himaya akwan wo wi abeho ya sese sikani nyina dabia achem na enei yetimi boy homoden TV SYZ Gumbe Show na ye ne eye timamufo a ewo asante matemu enkanka ne atwema kwanwoma sesi esu ha ase etoi awa asante matemu eto eno enso tototo amacha se flat be bia flade in Asante regional capital Kumasi ya me wofa Yokohama tai 1000 years or see no puncher eye century hwe Kumasi o Kumasi enura enso to anadwo be se hwe Kumasi enura anadwo hwe Kumasi the chance so ene ne patamu na wo hwe no ba bia be fa bia flade e wo Kumasi na obi sa ho say Asante man pa se de Kumasi enso ato Kumasi ba bia flade no sa e de chabiti ana sa na kwade ti ana sa e na kwade etie eye amakwata Rose minister ne krom ba bia wodi MP etiwa west say e na hote na mo fi say Asante man sabi omo wo huru omanim a omo huru omanim ko machi ya sori ese ye wo chema sabosu ya o mati opoko prempe ya ono abo kanda pa ya wo eye asenso boache Bantima MP ya wo agric minister akoto was afriye ni abobodi useless ones wo nyina wo useless me can without fear or favor they are all useless use be no mo so wo mu use no ye less dear pa no matimi aye de abo ama samtenan dear pa ana chairman sabosu e majority leader kwame so am yakwan kwa swame magazine garages kwa he o makwan e free tafo esiye ho junction so ekosi garages kwa he o makwan useless majority leader yeah we parliament useless ones from the president down woman nyina ye useless woman use no less waste of taxpayers money hwensu ato Kumasi o enu anadwo Kumasi we eye la me ka tire o say anye se obi na eka Mugabe na eka afemo fa me ko atwema kwa nwoma ne ekotie de ekoso atwema kwa nwoma ne ekọ akwan.
Demonstrators are unhappy with government for failing to progress with the road construction. Commercial drivers suffered the action. Some abandoned their vehicles in the middle of the road to join the demonstrators. This school bus picking pupils on the stretch had to end the journey. Residents of Achimate Chiman were first to join the demonstration. Before the election, they brought a lot of machinery to fix the road, but they didn't.
Vice President
Government officials are always avoiding this road. They should fix it for all of us to use. Nana Afriye Chechi III spoke on behalf of traditional leaders in Achuma. Business, education, and all sectors of the economy are suffering. No one is ready to invest in the area. We are pleading with government to help us. The roads here are bumpy and dusty following long abandonment by the contractor. Some bridges are left uncompleted, causing floods in some parts of the area. Here are some affected residents.
The
whole house floods when it rains. We plead with the president to call the contractor to site.
She says, before the bridge, the place...
Thank you. Credible and fearless journalism. Evening be I idea said look at why did not temo. Way a year journalism, a cat journalism, way and a papano. Credible and fearless. Joy FM made a credit never mammo. Sa mamu and Yama Equasu Organa how. And Yama Equasu way a Achamakwa woman in Asante region. Kwa MPC umu free Sam Patemo. Because a sanko for umu useless here. Montias here. Joy for me say credit na ya modia. My idea. Some mutimi ko twitwa asa afo nyi wi. Ni yi maka na fo nyina ye den ehu de ekoso ewo oman no. If it must be done, it must be done well. Anya makwata na beka kire say wo ma ye Kumasi akwa na satema no mudi speed run speed and speed. enye na ansa ne na mebo ma mutie akwan na o ma ye ne ewe akwan na ma ye no me say this government may expose mu every day. If it must be done, it must be done well. Sa are useless and yamana moya yen taxpayers money amo de tua ball atwo ye tua asla ye tua way ye tua way ye tua way ye tia na mo de to na kwakotena eye wienhyemu 23 hours na mabo Ghana ka 2.8 million cedis useless ones ye ya jeje to e de mama na mo de akwakofa wienhyen mo kopa besia eno so kwa anu akoda president no okwa anu akoda na Rebecca beka kire say na na de wuntimi kura na ena mo man na eda ne tiri so ntimi na Rebecca wan ka kire ho na na do ko program bia wa amane ne ogu ye ne mase okwa anu ada no ada president na da ba bia ye bo twene kura anu akoda ogu ye ne mase waste of taxpayers money so wo hwe under yesi kabima meka bi amamwom ye shase from 1992 ye je niema tuma on the 7th January 1993 ye wura mu former president ya wenya be kro Jerry John Rawlings e de share yasia wo be hwe leaders o mabako Jerry John Rawlings Kofo Atamis Mahama wo ma de wa pon kura na nado. We have good. We have bauxite, we have manganese, we have cocoa, we have timber. Name all the natural resources. No, not even a single hospital. And I don't sabit me to say, Nana Dubai, we see hospital. I don't know useless. Sabi. If you nyansa abo womo here say Nyankopon be ma womo efie nyansa. Say you kusibu afokan ye no. Was a destruction battle there over the bar. I insist so, and you insist so. Mobile number better ka say mo yi akwan ana so ame interchange and so ayi so fola hwan ni ababe ayi ofori krom interchange 2017 budget wom 2018 budget wom 2019 budget wom 2020 budget wom hwe okọ Asante Matem a eya fa baabi te say eye Asamwase constituency okọ hwe Muntaka minua Muntaka mi senior brother ko hwe dwuma akwan for ni ko gaade na promote ho free akoto agric minister wote ho na do adamfo chairman sabo so mote ho asenso mote ho mutimi nya adwuma go to Bantama constituency na ko ba bi te say adwato free adwato a ba besi sofola ho no ba bi apost soldier fo no ewo no ko yo mo bara ko yo makwan na ko akwan a free ya Asantewa guest ehwo no eko anwen kwata ko piemo ewo ba bia Kasman and dispatch mo fie ne ewo no bridge da ho no bridge na bu 4 good years ni nya de yetimi esie bridge no na so asori ho no regional minister Asante regional minister and KM boss osasibe wo mu nyina mo ta akọ ho chairman sabo so mu nyina akọ programs ewo sa asori no na ya okase mi bitu mira na matresi o ni brother na asa asori ne ne dia ehọ na mopa mu nyina Kasman nua kuma mopa wo ya asori sa area ho no mu nyina tie wo fe bridge na abuo na wo kok ba bia na Kasman ma metie ewo apatrapa pokukurum ehọ ta no society ho kuma se be bia tokuro bia ni wa minim ene won se monimu agu ase ye ka mo se mo ya kwan sa me nimu ko chebi na ka me yi chebi dia chebi akwan e kire wa wo ye mehyew na we nyina ho mu nyo ye hia wasamo ye matemamofo no wo mo to mo die nti mo to aba ma mo no mo he eno enye mo sori asebe nse ofun na mo di wo man no na matam sika na mo de akotena wiem na mo dware kofo ba ye no dware wo wiem na do che kofo na do che Mahama na do no che Rawlings na do no che Mills fa ko na Mills no wotena mu na do no che no Mills no ye professor wotena sa fa ko no na do che no what are you talking about mo fi sa Ghana for ye Jimmy just one ko comfortability comfort zone nanado 77 years won ko na afefede fataw e wo wiase abae won ko ana de fefataw na ahofe ahofe de nyame de amaw enti won ko na ade e papa efataw na watam Ghana sika 23 hours na we 2.8 million Ghana cedis for one kwa akontu a wotu yeso anfa hwiamba useless trips you hu hwi wom kwa anu akoda He will see Scawo. And Central Phone Team can you din 2.8 million, right? What the back and can you scan man? 28 billion. Ye de gu articulate ma just abasa hanusu hum. Ye de gu aye articulate aye alaji asoma bandamo tracks ibi. Ene nara power mo tracks ibi. Masa bodamo tracks ibi. Sanusi say minua Sanusi wase Mugabe ahokora de 8 ya. Ebe te say apega junction. This can gum with the akofa wi nsen 23 hours. Na Ghana for air kasa. Na when your defense minister everybody nyankopon ye no an say na be say na nitiwu eye defense minister e wo Ghana. Nitiwu eye defense minister e wo Ghana. Na soldier for timi bowura parliament o ma nyansa pepe ejina make a choice appointment kwafo bi ho a na ni kwase kamo approve wo mo. Afei mo hwe mo wo play num. Baby anana do num nsuo ho hwe ipa ba ko pe. The comfort wo hia ne sin obi a wo Ghana. 77 years. Wo di wi ase kwan. Play for nipa 150. Sa jati na nado ama tutu mu kwanya nyina city home ama na ka 17 pe. Baby o mo shawa nso nipa mienu na shawa o. No, sa eya jati e for nipa 150. Ani o tutu ni nyina na ka 17. Se dia na nado pe no sa na so mo yema no. Sa jati ya jati we are see the whole world. And any jati wo ha ne bo deeper. Boris Johnson mo high. America man panyi on highway and Macron French for man panyi on highway na ye here for ya so dia na akoya la no mo wem comfort zone baby e dare nye nipa ba ko de dare wo nipa mienu eni dare e wo na se we nyina Ghana for sana na ye bre o freeze the country ye bo post photo eku wo mo ni aya bulletproof vest wo mo ni aya bulletproof helmet wo dia wo se wiem na wo be dare bathing in the sky. Come on. Bathing in the sky. Now we Jerry William. Now Jerry William the first. Now Jerry William. Now who for Jerry William the first. Who Gugan and Massey. Who Gugan and Massey. Who Segan and Sika. Now so you to me country us and another way. Enough is enough. And that I'm for bread. I'm out for gold and green. And I'm quite better if you so many asabo so many. Now Omo kwa SHS so mo nya classroom kwa no matna. And no nya wasem. Would da comfortability and you hear. And I suffer for no more yachom and yasafone say who mubium. Woman no more cartons like I see hit baba ye who mubium in Aya. God will punish all of you. Yamibe Tiamunina Moka. Mahama what power who yamoya and then Yamunina mother. Mobeda. Now Mojamoso Mobile side and a bonny edimoti at the mammo. Yamibe Tiamunina Kamako. Obabu Biara time sending the university. Say asase mo ba asamo be nyame adwuma na mahama ba abamu enema bia mo be hu bia moka na de culture silence mo ye di samo kahwia nyame ehwemo. God is watching. Judgment day no hode obi ka obi asamo mo obi o obi ayakopo babu obi ara tan say the university wo be ya nyame adwuma wo adwuma ba ya no ye babu hu atan say the university me so obi sorry near friend TB Joshua no anya 57 years or your first sermon or sorry I can birthday hu asem I was so second service no wantimi akọ owu e won office sa ne nyame ye ne nema wiase wo ye bibia na wadwene hu ye say ade a me ye say ene ya odon boma ahoboa ben na maye na konta ben mebu a kire nyame bone ne do so o ma we mu obi antimi kaba meka maybe say atankulega biga bedukure bia me hu bia meka ultimate for East Legon fie ntome ultimate for Land Cruise and ntome and ultimate for Trazako fie ntome I don't need it me hia me fa nyehwe me kwa ye fa hwe ma me mfa nko efie ni kasi nyebe package ese Mugabe ko don't fra wa hobo aba na waye na konta ban na wo bebu ebi a wo bi ye bisa ho office na de wakwatra wo disika ne ye niam ni sa wo ye amanfo bre amanfo tete amanfo hahai wo se mo mfa ho ene ye beka bia wo se wonti obi a wo be fa plane na we an wanya useless defense minister no about out about justification ye tie eye nitiwu wa beka tell say president no be shower what is wrong with the president? The thing was shower me for British Airways non-stop to London Heathrow Airport wa 6 hours mi ko dware ayadan kofo no dware wo plane enti kofo nyare wo plane na ado de mo ma justification say was shower. What is wrong with the president? Wo problem bi a me Ghana fo ni yenim ana Mumra Batana Makanti who say, Bibi Tichimantin, I was say, will Jarino. Yabon the Pampers. The NGs want to know, sir, President, we have on the Pampers. And our President, or your bar, or Confuci. President Chimana, maybe Ghanaians want to know. We need to ask questions, start asking questions. So about some said we were born in San Juan, you say, our air call a year Britain at 6 hours. One conquer daddy will play. A useless things Ramodi or Maui. Freeze the country, Mr. President. Yet the useless defense minister. Justification of the Amagana for. You tell you could you told the Amano. Mr. Jano, good Benny Sessa. Mr. Shobiani, baby, and you Mrebio, a Benadania Wada, a Gumbe Show. Even if you be any baby, Papa Nana would see you. You call Fatoso.
VIP or presidential travel is not about aircraft type. It is not even about cost, but it's all about safety of the aircraft crew and the passengers. When the president is traveling with more than 20 people for a business trip, as this president has done, and brought in more than 75 million for this nation, he will need more than just a Falcon. Otherwise, the people would have to go a day ahead of the president to prepare themselves. The president, in fact, has to go a day ahead because no president can shower in this aircraft. You cannot freshen up in this aircraft. So you cannot move from this aircraft straight into a meeting.
He was talking about security. The president is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. He chairs the National Security Council. He is the chairman of the National Security Council, and the vice president is the chairman of the Police Council. I was say, President on the pilot, I would do a soldier for. I was say, Edini to Quanina, Omaira. And when your safety, on one crop, what you are moody, what trust you, ma, when the crew in the baby, or mobile at the Nabakwadena Bano, when I know you're safe, Emano. Nemom de abakwa high our Britain at the Abano. Yanko for the nim or background, yen baby or mufi. At the said, Moko for a friend be so mun different demo. I would deal a moya, mutamneti ya, and I did 170 million judgment debt abreno. Mind your due diligence, and once some more than question Mosa. Mo say Ebu Abamo. Yet, Honorable Samuel Okujoto Abraka, ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee in Parliament. Yet, Honorable Sudima, Dominic Nitu.
We as a minority are not impressed one bit by the answers the defense minister provided. The question was simple. What is the state of the presidential jet, the Falcon 900 EXE? And is it airworthy? That is the simple, urgent question. Look at how we are struggling even to get vaccines today for the people, to protect the people from COVID. And then we blow 2.8 million cedis for just 23 hours. And that is the minimum amount. And you will hear tomorrow from the finance minister that this is even a conservative estimate, if they will be honest and candid with the people of this country and with this house. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are not happy with the defense minister's responses. We are going to continue to pursue this matter to its logical conclusion. Ultimately, we want to stop the president from engaging in this profligate, ostentatious, extravagant means of travel. Because as we pointed out, from that same company, Acropolis Aviation, which is based in Farnborough, UK, where this ACJ 320 Neo was chartered, they have in their fleet other jets that could have been leased. So why go for this, the world's most, if you go on, you can Google, just Google ACJ 320 Neo. It's there as the world's most luxurious, the most expensive aircraft that the world has ever seen. And a poor country, rich nations are not going for that jet. And we, a poor country, we are going for that jet. What, I mean, what is wrong with us? And using it to go and beg. And we say we just want to shower in the sky. What is so special about showering in the sky?
Fantastic. Someone look at you to a black house, some bed. Mo stop president. Hey, could you do? What's your bed? Mo stop president. Some man of sergeant, no. Mo de mo nya no fa we ya o. Share. Na na do dia, wo ye bibi say na asa akwa afi kwa na wo be ya ni mo. Obekwa akwa de, obe mo ma ye de ne bo kora den sin we. Share. Na na do wa ma se wo de amamu obre Ghana fo. Wo ba say wo mo ba be create no ma lutu no ma share ayi fo na ebu man na do so dia wada abe mu nim nkofo na won ho no sa nkofo na wo mo share socks kales no wo ma penti wo ma ba je say kales ti say gay for no mu nim mo some of the people around the president mu nim mo those wo mo share socks kales no ma bo braces mu nim sa nkofo no labani ono to kro mu nim mo ya wo mo sorry no mo promote LGBTQ1 mu nim mo afi friend na fire wo mo 0204155888 0204155944 jana so 900 million angels na ye adwuma me kan credible and fearless journalism bibia na ekire wontimi nyekuto friend na kire wadwe na fire wo mo TV station bia adum ya so TV SYZ more fire TV SYZ Ghana Facebook live we asa kwada kwa check numbers no na fato to evening for no so mutimi attack ya more fire first call awudi ni ba bia akase free Madam fire ne onko. Fantastic. Madam Jereye.
Okay, Mugabe. Mugabe patrol the program and can we the whole week rank anybody.
Ya be monya tu na. Free fire so the be come.
Ba ebia Mugabe boni bi to Muhammad be yi nyina musi aso twene na ko batwi aso Mugabe to Mama Bakra.
But I say ula no head anya nti mo for emame free fire be ba min kan so ka ho Monday nyina be ba ebobo janko ana amamo. Hello minia.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. We didn't be a cassette free.
Mugabe Pacho, your friend is because everybody is touching my.
Bro, it's mini a fire armor. I'm a more bonnet.
Mugabe, you know, I mean, to what you for much and this year. The Matcha, you will join the money, Mahama.
Fire, catch them.
And let the army know can say. You will join the money, Mahama, but this is my heart. Or better than never could be a put my point at it from myself. Kind of what I do on the year. Fire. Another for the net of the is the Chimaya. One number, and your money LC, this is the ministers, or when you know, be one number. But you must say, I
also the Okasafe, Tachima, Buno East.
The Chimay.
Nothing another buy, why you be or Buno Saf. Messi, when you are, when you are, only a 2 bar, your Buboni Patuno. Messi, the defense minister, but the Chimaya. Fantastic. Yoko. You better ask it. More for Framman 0204155888 0204155944. Edges many are fire. I would be a cassette free. Hello, many are my on the Sudan baby a cassette free. Cassette free was the firm Comnebo. Comnebo, Adaruma, many are Jagumi uncle. Mr. Mugabe, Manawi, and we Manipa, and no one day, and then they be able to their Yasha with TV. So, more fire. Bomb component Fidama, more fire. Some da so boase fo nyina me da se atwema kwa wo mafo nyina me chiachia mu CPC ma Joanna Mrs. Norman so kumase kote fo nyina look ya chiachia mu nyina fire for also for wo de tum ma me 0204155888 me I would need baby akase free. Hello some Jerry Mr. Madina o ga safe Madina wadawo ma yanko bonito. Yeah, tell me, Kawadaruma. Go ahead. Marina. Oh, when you TV, no, so I had to me and no connoisseur. What for? What do you think? What for TV? No, you never been a cassa better one car. Next caller. Hello. Yeah, I mean, I would never be a cassa free. Wadaruma fire tattoo. Fantastic. More fire. Yeah, FPC boy around. I am very dangerous. Fantastic. Yes, the man who move the Galamsey. Galamsey, I'm about you. I think this idea. Mugu Galamsey. Fantastic. That's the Mugu Galamsey, not president. Who call Marco Would is 2.8 billion. Million. For high place. I was plan for 46 years to money. More fire. University or money. Now what at that 2.8 billion. More fire. Yes, it's almost about 28 billion. More fire. That's what the start at the high place. Now what they are all their 4 months for. That's the money we are watching. A human you have been yet. Yeah, you're quite I'm watching.
yakwa police wo be China ni mo dai China ni na ya Ghana for re watching mo so bi ko e galaxy na mo pa be ba wate wa mo te ta kwa ha se ya mutu mema ya de ya fete champan ni stop e pota kwa champan mutu stop pota kwa wonya show what champan
me da se oba kwa no obi aba oba 30 seconds no akwa no obi so ede aba la ne so ayese mo se atenka ene Benghazi ni ability wo nyina apesu mu ni immigration man me nu awde ni ma bi akasa free
Mugabe masi me kasa free nyankwantre Bob Lincoln ni
wada ro ma Bob Lincoln ma Lincoln ni yanko
oh Mugabe ma me fa kasa free ni canton chama mi MP ba ko pa djuma ura honorable Dominic na pare na Mugabe je me gidi se Ghana wo de yenya wo so da na ya wuda
fantastic
so so pa ya se nyankopon ko so antu nkwandam onko na aba wonde nyansa ni nimdie ko djuma me Mugabe se to nka na ma ye yure fukrati o
more fire
ya proud say me NDC ni me opposition
fantastic
na MPP amambo kwata nkan say sabe dia Mugabe me didi she wo Dominic na pare me tremwa na nado dan kwa kufado ya mambani fo bebre ba mababa chwa kwa but John Dramani mama nkwa na mampani a oti mo hu kwa me dan so tuketeti mbobo
e be da say
tuketeti mbobo na oba pie kwa me dan so tuketeti a less than 30 minutes oba betu be wa ya duru no ada permanent ye wo MPB ordinary regional minister amwakoye ni atembu but sanya na nga trend say wo politics mo no ono fantastic wa betu ni ndai
obakwa no obi aba ofra wo 30 seconds say obi make your point na obi so keep your calls coming in on 0204155388 or 0204155944 S natural mineral water Solar natural clinic at the Prosafit capsules Zipman capsules and Solar Mr. Ediba minu abomijani yanko odi ni baby akase free. Hello.
Me begin Daniel person Nigeria Abuja.
O ka free. Nigeria state ben.
Nyame adon Nigeria to Ghana o ke na peni ekogo kumu yi na gugu o.
Oh. Ghana fo nyina ho ye de.
Nyame adon Ghana ye ho ye.
Me ni afaya ne yanko e ho he life fire ne yanko.
Me here go to Ghana no me need to because me be blame me na be my NDC MP no more parliament because minister say conform go afu one omo no mo man ti tani amani ni e ko so senia defense minister ko ka parliament ujina uwo Nigeria ko ati Ghana for Nigeria ko e dey ni egu ati na e wa ha because yeah fight gent of peace of this country there say Ghana no me education ni ye bibia say no Ghana no mo ye mo pa na mama mba na me fire o man fa ko
that's it Ghana for Nigeria nyina my thanks for making your point keep your calls coming in on 0204155388 0204155944 Health Alert Clinic here that's the mo na mo beto mo kan anwumre ne that's na so ma Victory Garlic Mesa na omo eta echi aye dwuma di ebro call within ma bi akasa free
hello
menu awudin Offense so Nana we Africa can tell we anwumre Oda my ete wonka
Mugabe why again any show
that's it
Juma wo ye no is the one ma yehu no kura ewo o maizemu
sir
he said Juma die na wo die no e pa he said NPP for o ma that guy ye am se see am from even obu NPP for no so so no program be because the NPP ni but no one ma me say so area dey wo minister dey pa ko met no so defend Ganado ene na aban now so no ene me say minister dia o mu ni say dey ya no mu timba timati so no mo kadi di defend NPP ene Ganado
thank you
ni Ganado ayen o man we mu pa ne jese ubo hu so no about the timati so what to defend Ganado ni na aban ya na me say ko mostly he said money didn't know about the class. They said so because I cannot about the class, not the can be so defended. They said, let's go away money and away. I'm seeing me. Hey, how about no pick up and defending another?
Yeah, but that's it. Fantastic. Bakwamo Biaba. Yeah, another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, many I didn't maybe I can say free.
I feel from Kobla.
Come back as a free.
No, I say go free
do. Okay, I was Antemantem, right? Yes, you.
Make a say Mufidru.
Madam Mayenti we.
Me pacho yeda dimensa ase.
And I can't Mensa, yeah, can't Mensa asem. And some I can hold some.
Ono na wabua, and the wabua kafa, yenya black fish, red fish de soup. Ne yenya black fish sa, ono so audience mu play mu. And you know, dimensa na wabua, and yenya home sa wati echi, and the wabua kabandam. Because it's yano, yako school, red good green. Ghana for Brian Bre, Nano, said the woman, Nemum. Ma wapɛ dɛ wɔyɛ ayɛ dɛ wɔn wɔbɛdi wɔn deɛ na dodo no mu yi nyinaa yɛ abrɛ nanso sɛ nyame te ase de nyame wɔ hɔ yɛ ndɛ dan kwa ma no nyankopɔn bɛdi yɛn asɛm ama yɛ already nanado de hɛ online red fish nefi under free mu nkoa ɔndili daa na bi
ya wɔ na wie ya mpa hello minua wo din ne baabi akasa firi
hello my guy but your friend that me to free Legon
Is Legon, what is a memory?
I don't be there for call.
I will be 80.
Near my power, Yamagana.
I said, I can't.
Or rather, my seminar, the Kasha Ghana for say. O Mamma to Abama MPP for Yinaya, Jimmy for.
Oh, Debbie, what I will. No, open Tia mean you. Hello, Yaba Trinity me. I near them. Macassa no hunting, mammy. Why? Mean you won't free so. Macassa no hunting, what I will manage to us. Thank you. Yeah, for. I was saying one with Nasunti. Munti radio no, any TV no, your human say a baba, you be educated, you be informed, near entertaining. At him, the ubeti me a criticize in the constructive manner. But so be the attempt, Sadi and Pacho, Debbie. Hello. Hello, Minnie, I would maybe a cassette. I ever come say.
I see young Kumase.
What out of my ATU?
I shall be the poncho.
A poncho to free or free no or TV no. You free na casa free phone me atonka.
But
what a casa, you free TV no.
But Adia, then I donate I crop for any day. It said the Yemika say, who could scan away.
We have one sankai.
WWW over. Is that good for the
You better cry for us, Mamma.
So
I am one show. I finish soon and then I'll soon and Yabosame. A queer father come as Thank you. A Jamia I said, I can say, and so Ayodia. Yeah, they are rough one be here. Na ya dying home. Simati womo. Na yasan aba. Yes, catch the big show. Oba him, we didn't be a cassette.
If I thought you wouldn't quite me the other in your life.
I would order so. Catch the uncle. We didn't
send any.
Sanuka Diana.
Mugabe, me by so, and what is a Miss Dunko?
Dunko, oh, me where your papa, our body and angels and another room.
Yeah, then Yamia. Nah, yes, you were more or mobile bread, we are almost some passing. I mean, yes, let me idea. Or mostly or mobile bro was almost some passing and nam. Now, what be our papa Bobby here? Now we'll play our what name or the Bobby here. And the Okobo be on a plane what movie and what movie. I am Messiah who I say Kata and you see a move.
Yeah, President, or your show boy.
May I would you more Okobo here? Who can send this? I was say this question. Who can send this? I was say this question. I'm fine. So you need say some person or both. And I said, I am not Niyamhano.
No, I was this. I mean,
so you're good in one. I am not sending the other corporate to a jale. And to a business one, jale. It could be.
There's something wrong somewhere.
One way, be another visitor.
Jomo Country. You're the Johnny de Babosa. Just a guardian with
Tawachi and also. Hey, 1 month since Barka.
Thank you very much, my lovely sister. No shaking. Unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. Atankuliga biga Mugabe Mazi. Yana was met your money for a year in Sukakra, S. Natural Mineral, and we am ye buy a message at us.
Moga! Yabumbio!
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Ifa kura na menyisika edia ye mefui.
Ehin fa na menya bosia edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kura mabre menya bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yema akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ya hodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekoko bosia, susu account. And it does our hot savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And then the keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 03422918696. Now one so to miaka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Tankolega biga Mugabe Masi ena atrasi TVS was at Gumbe Show ena waso egusua utie. Nsɛm no ayɛ dɛ yɛbɛda Nana Akufo-Addo Nana Ahoɔfɛ Tirimɔdenfoɔ dware wiem the first yɛbɛda nase ɔnkɔ so a na onware wiem na emre pa wɔ hɔ ɛwɔ yɛnim yɛkɔ Health Alert Clinic ɛna mo twetwe nkɔmɔ semeti wɔ na afei yɛne ɛyɛ governance expert ɛyɛ Mr. Roxin ɛyɛ Isaac Roxin emfa nkɔmɔ twetwe no jo menu afida makwaba
ya eja
why man apom te sɛn
nyame adoboko
Health Alert Clinic te sɛn
nyame adom
amanfo gia yaresa
enya sem keto endo lady bi ba also tema efe ne Selina yes
send the seminar
de bia ye fisha na somo anti Mugabia onda
osi wan tie mi a
ti de bia o tie o show oyoba efe ne Selina
ana mi sa so
oyoba Enti Health Highlights here so enti na me na mafide is minim sa o show and enti ye chia sister Selina
na ha no bi e na
kwa haya na ye hwe
TV bi edum
and enti na yes you do high ne ebusua ba betwetwe nkoma afọmọ pomuden ho yeah enti ebusua for Health Highlights Clinic ne na wote yankan na last week ba na wo betwetwe nkomo ene nso ya tena se na se de mapomuden ho hia ye no ho hia se na wotwe bi ne mbedidi nkomo na ya ka ye apomuden ho nsam ene modi nkomo yare bi kwan fa so eba na afei so kwan aba obefa so obeye fi honom na abehwe ne kira kwan na so aboa ye de bidro krogen ene mfidi a aba mfidi hwehwe ni pedua mu ehu bebe ade bi ahye ye de atu yade na se afi honom ama nkra ama nakọ Health Alert Clinic senene de di nkan a wote ye nkan ye wo Madina ye herbal clinic afa na ya ba foforo kra na ye de herbal enduro yi abibinduro ya na afa so organic product eno echi so ye de machine treatment ena e de tu yade ase na yade bi a ha obi abo ye na so ya ye boa wo na yetena se ye pese ne wudi nkomofo apomuden ho ade a ekoso woni pedua mu signs and symptoms bi ebeba amohu se ade poti we na ha me na no aboa wo na se wahu bia watu anamon na yetena fidie se ya ye ntufo se yedi nkomo se ye ntufo se ne awbetie no nam gina so na fa ko gina bonten to aduro oba health alert ya facility ne kese kakra eno achi oba ebehwe omogye ebehwe odunso mu na ya hu yade ne poten na etu ase afiase kra na ya wantani etomre bi na ot signs and symptoms bi ya kase yade bia husuo ne yade bia husuo se engina so na mfa enkoto enduro health alert clinic or Madina post office and prempren de ye branch na ye baako nkora baby na se nya no mepacho pie yo Madina post office into true Madina busa se okọ post office wujina post office na nimu a ni opposite ube hu First Atlantic Bank na chipe eho na ebutu ayedi adwuma o hwe TV na screen ne so number ne gu ho frɛ yen obetim so WhatsApp yen enkomo bi apese oni edie no ene yendi na epese edi nkomo bebre na ehwe yen apomuden ho enema eba ma yehu nema nketenkete bi se yade asomesi ana benten na ebo pene ye don ano na wotwe bia etena ya ye hwe yade ahodo aba ene adanse a yenya e wo health alert clinic ne agina so ene mu odi nkomo na wotwe mu no ne yepese ene mu ka ho asem e yedi nkan ye ulcer ye yade bia eba ye yefunu mu na emmoawa eye bacteria infection e disa ulcer eba na yefre abua bi H pylori eye sa ammoawa yi eye bacteria eba to ye mu a enam sa ye so ema otiminya ulcer eno achi nso enema bebre ho no ma ye activities bebre ye lifestyles ye didie se na ye didie ne kwan fa so ye didie eni nyina ye kwan ahodro bi a ye fa so ye timinya sa ulcer yade na eba so eja wo yefunu yade yade bi a ne ho ahomete wadidi awamen woyam ya oya ekomdo eya oya wonu nsuo eya oya etomre bi a eya ye hunu wo ye funu mu na hunu sa onfenchen na ya oya obo ano hyehyew aduane a wodi a emsese makoka krabi wo mu ana ehaw ni nyina eye nsunsuanso nketenkete bi a eye osayade ede ba ye so na oba health alert ye nam sa ye mi bidro yi ene ye organic product yi ene ye machine treatment yi ebetu sayade na se ho ede amawo eno nte me kan form se wonya nsunsuanso bi nniema bi nketenkete bi eto chema na etra wo say ye ulcer me pa chaw bra na ye mwawo eno echi nso yade baako a ene ha ye papa nom ne enua mema nom eye yade bi ese prostate disorder prostate de yade bi o mema ho ehye nipadua ne mu deda na edis order na chese nema bi etochema wo ho a ha adwen bebre kane no na ye kase se be ma bi nya enyini na onya 40 years mfie aduanan kra na ya yete hu saa yade ne bi nenne enam nema ekoso enwumadi ahodo a ye nti abafam kra emema bebre na saa yade ha wo mu na yade ye ha adwen eba ne saa na ekosi ombe ma no ho kwan a omudwu nsotwa no emomu ntimi nyunso eno nti eba ne saa yade se yade bi ye fe ne kateta ebeto bema mu menya bema de na ntia amate ne se eye ya pa etomre bi ohona ye ya na anye ye etobiri kra kateta na de tum kra anye ye na wasa ye hwe odunso twa no ho na ye twa be yefunu ho ba bi na ya pai na junso na ba preko ano eye den na yade yi ha adwen pa ya ye tufo na yesra wo se wo ho na hu se wo jonso na mmayiye kakra na akam wo ya se ya wo ya ni nyina nso esi wo mema ye ho kwan na ha adwen na no metia na meka se be ma ntena se ma be ma nwu na be ma enwu ye na se be ma koro ya na esa de bibia sa kwhyem ampo watimi adwonso a na chese na mebe ya to chema me show number na gu screen so no friends si a say prostate disorder na ahawa ana aya bibi na ebe soa wo so ana se uhu sunsansuo bi ojonso emeye kakra na akam waya ase ya wo ya ene niema emfata jonso no entimi mbaye obetunso ntantem sa akwa kakra bi na aba na se de ya na de bia nso meka ne se ya de bia husuo ne ya de bia husuo se no uhu signs and symptoms enyina so na nkasa eye no na eba enti ukopa eduro bi wo kwanchan anom ha adwen ebe ye se bola suja no aye se de ani awo no na ase ne de gya no wo ho eno nti wan hwe ye eka no pe na ekofo how kese pa na de abafie ya papa drivers a mote car kese so na eja heat engine heat ebomwa enfie bebre ni uncheke hwe me pa chopa se mesro sebo modern na ehwe na yentu sa ya de yase enfemfri ho Health Alert Clinic ya o Madina Post Office enti se CID ye ni branch bia o ba bia eno nti wo fa car na wo si Madina station bisasa wo ko Madina Post Office na udu Post Office na nimu a na me gu screen so wo betima frɛ ya na be WhatsApp yan na yetimi aboa wo eno achi ya de bia fe ne cholesterol ya de bia wo de ya de bia ha bia me pese me boy ya de ahodo bebre so na mom so diabetes or hypertension, erectile dysfunction, bema wo sorry ana wo gina ho na akoda bibi pasabi me pa chobra na Health Alert Clinic yemwa wo eno achi ye be ya wo test ye be ya wo scan afensu ye be ya wo physiotherapy ye be ya physiotherapy ene say ye de mfidie no be miamia wo ye de si wo na so na ye de hyew sisi na no achi ye de boa wo amane nyina atoto ye no ni nyina ba Health Alert Clinic ye be boa wo ya Madina Post Office ya number na go screen so no frɛ na ye ntwetwe nkomo bema Mugabe
minu aba ye Frida na me adoma da sene
ye be sen edisia medasi
papa Health Alert Clinic ena eja ye koje aboafo enkrato no ye de aseda be mo ne mom da ne da nyina meka se wo birthday party bi wo nim wo eye bi wo nim wo beto pono afre adofo wo nkwada eku school a ensu a ewo se wo de mo wo de serve ahoho no ene S natural mineral water ensu ni bebrebe ana abadwa so na enso no holism for na be wuram Papa Food and Drugs Authority for this stamp no so ya Mugabe minum bi Seven Apia num bi angels ni nyina ajatum no S natural mineral water bra Power FM any TV SYZ ewo su 246 Abebese Street na betududu bi a opebia na fa eko said be ya oso obitimi anya wapomden ye na ho semeti yom no ye mra ye ba ye ne governance expert Mr. Isaac Roxon ena eba betwetwe enkomo ono na ye me guest for tonight ye ba sisia
Moga ya prebumbio ya ojo fom
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Needs Microfinance. Growing with you.
Victory, sir. So you're real nuts, not your swat say. You know, victory garlic mixture, no? You're going thing. Hey, and the victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration. Victory, Edu Papa, victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen, me more for sunny year. Me nya victory garlic, no, and then me what Tommy. Canino. Benati kakra na makuma bomi peri na mabre na meni so nyine brimi na sisia no menya victory garlic mixture no bibia ye kama
and then let's celebrate
da onya fie dumi no appeal for any oba or man for intimi mfasa adro bi
victory
FDA agi edwadie enkrato yi atom.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always brave, fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Yadu omai nkombo so ene enyumre ejum busume ne de toso aduonu nan ewo mfimpiminu ene aduonu bakomo yen papa eye misa bafo boni enkane na woye obi a wotu omampanyin ya sabe obi di djuma die kese de ma omai Ghana Excellency John Dramani Mahama onimiafo bafo boni nyame ya adoma na wotwe ye wiye ena obepe korabre ti NDC ma ene Ghana fo nyina yenuanom amwo radio good bafo boni sanse ma fa ne semo pen ya mene no eye adwuma na de ka ne se nyame emfa ne kra ensie o se nyame ya adoma wo kire nwumre oni fie wo Islegon vigil night ebekoso ewo ho na enye asem ketu akura na nyame ya adoma memenda edi enim ye wo kire achi na wapene korabre wie obegina so na waye yie ewo eye Islegon ti abusuafo ene adofo nyina mo hye no so se ya papa eye kwasi eye sinti bafo boni dodo na freno babo nyankopon emfa ne kra ensie nti ame ya adoma bibia bekoso ewo ne fi ewo Popo Street ewo Islegon nyame eya adoma abra abono so apa ho sema aduasa na bibia akoso nti mo hye no so se nyame ya adoma Saturday the 26th of June 2021 bibia bekoso kama ye kan say twedi ampo nyankopon bese yi adom onfa ne kra ensie kwasi bro ne beka say may he so rest in peace. Esama kwaba edeba eye TVS was the Gumbe Show midin biem ede Mugabe Mase ubetimi afreme atankolega biga enei 900 million angels na ebo me ho ban e ofidiem ha ya ede dwumadie ebrewo yede aseda kase ebema Solak Natural Clinic Solak omaso yemo de prostate capsules na Zipman capsules na Solak Mesa ede abe edwaso prostate capsules no bema kojo to wodo benada ensore kore Ghana ho kora wo spake a nwenwenwe enyaade ebe ye adwuma wo hia prostate capsules wo jonso na be memo ye wo ya na wo jonso ni mu acheminu wo hia prostate capsules be ma wo so no ate se ho ne ho asa wo bo adwuma wo mo adwuma esa ma ne mpe wo hia Zipman capsules na wunya mienu kabum na ono ma ebebo am wagina ono aso pa Zipman capsules ne prostate capsules e mema ko na enom hye no so na Solak Mesa no be ma aja du baby ene man ko yie go no yi na obe man sansan gugu ho ne ade ni kamukodi enye sa enye neat eno aso benya Solak Mesa oba nso pese inji ho no anfio no sese o kama u konfitira no ayase bo odwadwa ohia Solak Mesa sese o kama white no ayi ni nyina afi ho ede ama Solak Natural Clinic ede ni inupa miensan aba edwaso sa wo pedo so po netu a kuma se kwenten kro no woni chef filling station no na edi enhwenimu obetimi afre doctor ewo 0245616028 0245616028 pharmacy shop bia obewuram bia no prostate capsules Zipman capsules and Solak Mesa ubenya bi ato nyame adoma adwada wo bia nkrabata foforo ewo eye kokomnime eben Joy FM ewo nkraha nti mo hye no so sanso na Victory Garlic Mesa and also obi a wontumi enidie wonum ato broni beka say loss of appetite wunya eye Victory Garlic Mesa ni bi na wo bobo a ebebo yi papa anopa atrimienu enwumre atrimienu na okọ wuye jamwo adwuma wuye obi a wotena faako eche taxi drivers ne trotro drivers VIP ene me wofa oyi ne drivers munyina mu pebi na monnom na bebo mu yi papa eboa ma moja tumi di afrisa ni woni padua ni mu yi e kan blood circulation obi we du ba bia na ne nsa ne na ye tititi wo se anansi acheme anansi wo ni padua ni mu enye yi ne mum se moja ntumi ni mu afrisa ni wewura intinitini ma ena masa de ne eba broni beka say blood circulation inti pe victory garlic mixture ni bi nenum na bebo pharmacy shop bia wo Ghana ha ubewuram bia no ubenya victory garlic mixture ni bi anom doso pono for Dr. Amwako on 0242 545633 tujumako awodo enan Solar Natural Clinic, Victory Garlic Mesa, Health Alert Clinic, and S Natural Mineral Water. Omuna techra yedi jumedi ebreo. Enche data cement and so ebabeka abuafo no ho. Na jumedi no yede akọ yenim. Governance expert, Mr. Roxon, Isaac Roxon, Mwakwaba and Enyume at the Gumbe Show so or TV SYZ.
Yeah, me Joso.
Na pomote saying.
Boko pa.
Ibiade da nakwem.
Edaye na sempine o.
Sempine eden.
Ewo.
Sempine eden.
Ewo.
Okay. As usual, we are going to deal with the issues. And some know how Rebecca wants them. Oh, you're governance expert. More research we needing the same.
Bureau of Research on Governance, Commerce and Administration.
Fantastic. More so far, more research among survey, yeah, my ye to a baby, ABC Sabri, Babusumi, in Simu, and ye way. Sena Omani City, insecurity, Amamono, Sena Echo, Mr. Mochini, MPP, NDC, and amount for a Kafa Omaho. Say, Enna, would you make so far as the main issues and the main topic of the day?
Yo, say, share year last year. Very free June, July, Ebano. You engage a lot of people. I need to monitor as today and about ebeye election na ebebano as at last year. Election no send your security system no SCTA. Election no send a mayuku no ACS home. Na election no why and obetimi edi inkunim. Sa ne man nyina ye ensembise bia na ye bisabisa. Now, you be say na election no, na it was on tie. Now it's likely say opposition no na upper hand. And the government of the day no as employ a lot of strategies are overriding the intelligence of the opposition party as at the time. A year check a year campaign messages. Why dear nana early? We saw say the NDC's message was very vibrant. And a idea applicable. And saying, Obetimi Ashebo, and so bona obesheno, send a nipa benya GDA womb, na nipa who say we bet him and so ubetimi a ye, and ebetimi a bem. That's our term with him. Na do a 4 years, almost a year. John Mahama also a bebu pen. It will compare achievement. Now, who's achievement, President Mahama, nim saying the incumbent president at the moment, Nanado. Etihono, that means that there's a lot of works that has happened. Now, in all, no, you want to say security situation because there was fear of other people using a crime beer. If you first bet me mastermind the system, say there was other national security personnel, sir, you employ or more. A year secretly known to be as national security, which was engaged by the government of the day, which that employment was done by some people Mimo Mudini from the presidency. And these things has caused a lot to us. And I might suspect to say insecurities are developing as some of these people are or more employ or more to me and for juma as at now or mutitifie. Now who employ will be for security reasons for election say or more who buying uncle cause mayhem and now say BBC go to tutu. Sanko Foebi they were targeting areas via being person medeba tuja for some reasons. Fantastic. Because now ombeso omutu enkophobia na omo emi omo hotisa areas na volatile pa why she I just say bibia betimesi ama there was engagement bi call honorable Atoforsin the ho Emma ABC. Now we had the intelligence before the event happened. Wow. Yana ye geja intelligence because any abrofoso and a year juma. Fantastic. Says I say I had a call and I mean because they're also watching me. And sometimes we may remember for kakra. Now they enjoy our stuff. Yeah, per se Africa nya insesaye.
Fantastic.
Na Africa be improve.
Fantastic.
Na non tinema eboyen. Na ya share insecurity a and shasiye eneya o. Asiye abra abaneji tumi every aban bi ho. Na say na konyeye. On say na political parties nyina no omo employ omo own securities private omo di omo adwuma because obi afi say e bia one word order no e bia na ye security no entimi emma won security
say state no won we say omo ni trust wo ye security no so no militants no ono be ye adwuma na omo be protected
and eba sa no sa enkofo ye employ mo no omo nye expert in security intelligence it omo ba musano ebe de political will na ede ye adwuma eti de ope na oye eti nyema be sisi organ ha ya nhwe ho asem anka sa nyema ni nyinara na aye problem for Ghana and the future of this country if care is not taken. These same people who have that hooligan concept or madwini can create a serious problem for the country. And it's saying, what do you mean, Juma? What do you mean, and what men for men see baby? If you have been with your musi baby, a booster for one see baby, it's almost almost 2 or more. Some of these people know out you. Now, unfortunate aspect say, they were all not Ghanaians. A bimos also a foreigners. Na omuom. Because me say many be to a bianoa. What is ontimi ka Ghana kasa bia except English. E omo na bia oka Nigeria kasa. Ene niema. Sa niema we niema ide ni agugu atufo a ya hwe say ese abane hwe na omo yi sa ish problem if you because enye wonwa say some of these people could be the criminals of the day. Omo ye operatives are omo edi omo ye enwuma bi eden ekoso ewo omanimo kronobo eba su ne kunkunkumi enye wonwa se sankofo abia se yentimi afo manwuramu e national security ne atwi omoka but why would the other you use me na meka so etuon kraira and I say we use me here the oye wie no when retrieve guns me ho some of these people no can cause a threat to the nation. Na ne kre wo ma we mu say the ha wo ma we mu say wo kra ne kra bia na so opesa wo kan wo be ye oman no etanfo enu ti no insecurity say ba no we are sending information to the Minister of National Security say omo we sa national security fo bi na omo be wremu na omo nhyeda eni enyinaso bia e omani mu a
adikas na doso system no
adikas na doso
national security na gote kurekure omo
ekwekura omo na enu ye Ghana dachi bia yes the insecurity aba omani mu and we should not blame anybody and the police system no so no omo revive omo ho because they have enemies within them.
Fantastic. We ye be economy no so na yenhwe adiwe muso amoye no so far research kakra amoye no NDC any MPP saying na almost standings esetie
as at now say yeah to aba
GD MPP mu and NDC dia na mo omoka for this political
say yeah all the tools are using in analyzing the economic position and the economic performance of the government indeed government have a long way to go. About 70% of Ghanaians are not happy.
How many? 70%
of Ghanaians are not happy. And then the survey now say, your questionnaires, I interact with people randomly.
Nationwide.
Or
some selected.
Greater Accra, Ashanti region, Western region, and part of Western region, the Takwa areas.
Okay.
Now, sa areas are adwuma nyina no. Obi aniwa oka asempapa biasa. And some of them they are not politicizing the issue. Politicization. They look up to the economic standards. The economic standards no BFE say hit na wo manimo is unprecedented. Too much. Now they say one say obetimi kase me say you kase fix the country. Yenko demonstration onko bida but obekobi. And even a more software crano are even interested in participating in it. Wow. You see businessmen, you interact with some businessmen with you the I said they even want to sponsor fix the country. Wow. Yes, that means Amafo will say fix the country, no, if you say baso. People who interacted with me personally, I was my office, and they are not NDC, but they are people who fully support MPP. Okay. And this tells you that
for a group of people being doctors.
They are businessmen, renowned businessmen. The entire Omukasano is not for political issues, but for economically, no. And yema enko ye kra.
Ye two abases here NDC MPP. And
ye two aba ene MPP NDC. Ne se NDC anye mistake. Na omo asesa John Dramani Mahama. Na omo maintaining na. No matter what candidate you bring, Mahama will win the election. Per the survey
NDC go with
Mahama. One Mahama, according to our report, he has already marketed himself solidly. And Ghanaians, he is the first choice on the block.
Wow.
First choice on the block. Whoever you bring. Now, mistakenly, if you bring either Vice President or Alan Chamatne, they can never perform as it is expected. Because among for believe we say, now the downfall, any the lapses, any the mistakes, any the failures in Yano, it is the same team. And on Modebeba. Therefore, team now they call ball now you share one. So team Kona Wasa and more Mabebo, and at the end of the day, they are still not performing. So when you are bringing somebody out of the team to become a captain of the team, automatically, no performance will not change.
Na Baomi ama no mudi new face.
Omo the new face ba obetimi yade asi omumienu but on ansa obetimi yade asi omo no that particular person no otimi condemn some of the shortcomings of the government na odi eniema odi begu akwemu eche Ghana for say we saw this problem in our government and to me when I come me make sure say Nemom, it is not possible that person can win if John Dramani Mahama is the NDC's flag bearer. Fantastic. That is it. Because one, even in Ashanti region, we interacted with some few paramount chiefs. And according to them, no, they feel that Mahama's presence in governance had been better off than that of Nana Akufo-Addo.
But I say, the three arms no so of a government, the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Now, so far, no more Soviet Amoye, no, and some amount for a kafa in parliament, in speaker, the majority side and the minority side, the judiciary, almost so atimu omode eba the amount for timamu no eka any adwin the omo eka and no any beje free. When you heard the executive being the top, the president, and then call for in sembe in amount for eka and also no in commodity and yakoso no yebeba still on the economy. You on my Ghana. Osha and debt stock as it stands now a year 304 billion a year cedis. Nanado beto 120 billion cedis on the 7th of January 2017. And neya meno eka se bebi ayabro ekano akwa kuduno. 304 billion cedis. Yewe we nyina na oshe fuel prices are ekoso education one some labor issues any some ni bebrebe the ekoso da ne da nyina san ena we see home baby our mind no yaba bedru empempen so yen debt stock 304 billion.
Now you could see say
in less than 5 years.
Structures of governance no structures no any solid and the sense say you see a lot of mismanagement on the part of government. Decisions be a government be taking on or be realizing on not a rather hardship and a debeja a year or mine. And untino we a near ma any decisions a government taking say make a checky road say be a road no we feel that there's a fictitious deal to be. He came back without seeing anything in it. Ama sa enyema we nyina ojagu ho no abeye kawo ka road ke complete ya na kensa moka bio it is yakọ back say sakoye sa road na ye be kono ye be sa aye a friend say price said ebe kosoro because one government ne buy na dollar te saying say a dollar no rate in akosoro it means that say enyema be sa dey we no a price change no ebe high am aban no the enwasa achre no wodi eno so eto nkyanya wo hwe facilities ababe hia ama watimi operate a wajebusia bebre nanso otimi account for eniema aban ode aye it is aban you cannot be accountable no when you come to what you call the attributes of good governance now government in we fail because the attribute of good governance means the government must be accountable to the people. Of which government is not accountable to Ghanaians. Brother, you know what government use? Government use what we call subterfuge. Subterfuge is building a strategic deceptive strategies to what? To present your case to look as if say case not a realistic. And untino say idea we are not back out with a very flimsy excuses and a crime so no. We building an idea be for people to have hope say because you be see and then say be ba and now or ya idea be but to be say be come no na sanya money nyina no enye wie government policies be ho a emwa policy a wo de ko bobosia na wo de aba be free education na wo be wie no so no free education no en say for sika mre oman no eni to oman no lucy. But a quabe so now the betriasa a cano. You don't have it. Now Obia Ubo Bosia. Yes, Ubo Bosia, Edia Bibia, Adia Wiano. You see, and Utino abundance Cheyenne in the policy. No, it seems that government did not have a strategic policy or they implementing in Niama, na Aniama or implementing no, as I did for so diabre or mine. Because Bobosia, with the Koya Juma, no one has so for so. No kwatwa woka na sika na japade o de koye no akoye bibi example any sikobo obosia or the koye Ghana gas na or they solve the problem of gas that is good governance because bosia na obo no or they target ade bi e dey tua ho ka wie say aye o manage japade and these are some of the things Uche borrowing John Dramani Abreso na demonstration you can see it as a visible element of good governance. And then one say he was awarded for the money he did at the man. But I buy both say a man for push ya. And I know Kojo Ponkruma as a subterfuge communicator. What do you say? Maybe who say oh you're very deceptive when he present his case because go and say this to lie to the people to believe in this. We've gone beyond that. There was a time we believed the NDCs were using propaganda, but propagandist ideology, actually say a style of communicating to the people to understand and believe in something. But where the economic and throw and throwing in the crash.
2016, mobile out. Clearly, the catcher Ghana for you and say John Mahama will lose you 2016 elections.
We said it. Your show report at the command a year. I find saying a year a deputy. Chief of Staff, Ose Kofi, and we were invited. Yes, I'm not inviting you. No, they send this for baby. And to me, they made Johnny Koshe Kofodia, and my other guys on USSC. So we have our partners there. And we were a bit scared, but our friend also there be so we went and also within this period of time, explain why we are going to lose. Yeah, more statistics in the report. On the ground, and we knew they were going to lose certain seats. And then also a chair. And also say, and when President Mahama lost his Olusu, we had the opportunity to interact with him. And say, if they have gone with our reports now, like a one in them, but they were refused. Yes, a report need be a signal, Dr. Omane Buama. Emma, Chief of Staff, Yenini Shiai, Emma catches that this report is credible and they are likely going to lose. I'm telling you, the government can never win 2024 election. If the government lose, it means government must use two systems. One, either to overperform beyond previously and correct the mess which the government has caused. Whether the government likes it or not, it is the truth. And on a cry any year.
2016 sana mokan.
Yeah, 2016 sana cry. Now your presently say 2024. Say if NDC will continue with the vision, say they're going to maintain Mahama. Now more friction be a ma. Say now they are going to battle for candidature and then it will be a waste. Even when they go to primaries, President Mahama will definitely win. Unless maybe anything else happened.
Fantastic.
But if they maintain President Mahama, I tell you, no candidate can beat. Because interviews are conducted before 2018, 2019. And you will say, people are fed up of the president and the leadership always say incompetent Mahama. Now they don't want to hear. Because when you say it, and yes,
he has been vindicated, right?
Yes, now, yes, he has been vindicated. We saw some people be Omoka say Mahama, it will be better as any Ekopa Mahama Chow. Even creative art we've had encounter with several people with creative art.
Fantastic.
I interview one particular person who is closer to the president from the creative art who campaigned, told me in Kumasi categorically, I was Bernard Bishop Ben Nyaku Eyase. When he said, Ghana ayedi power. They say artists ne every power. It you kwambe so they bet me faswa, they bet me abo artists. So you can see say the people who even did campaign for the government is going through the same suffering and they are confessing the truth behind closed doors.
Fantastic. Medal say governance expert Mr. Isaac Roxon live on TVS was at Gumbe Show and was Thursday the 24th of June 2021. Let's cross over to the United Kingdom, London to be precise. Na yene lawyer Anderson Danso enkotwetwe enkomo ne ehwede efi London eba ene enwumre ewo dwumadie no so. Na lawyer Anderson Danso kan wo civil litigation and criminal lawyer ewo United Kingdom. Judgment debt ya ba beto ye coin $170 million. And some ekosu nyina no na lawyer ewo court obi ewo United Kingdom ya de court nyina no odi mu amanebo ebreye. Lawyer Anderson Danso sa otemeka nwumre yi memo akwaba edi free London edeba TVS was at Gumbe Show so.
Medio so gabi afom te sen.
Obo ade ne dia cheyo na London fo nyina wo te sen enanwumre yi.
Ya hoye papa. Se weda no ayi kakra entini egugum. Kakra na aseye mi eno na sell center last week. Abai ni timi bi mai na chese ya two of movie but almost no variant no on the COVID no. It's not looking too good. It was on 19th of July. You know the train him for holidays. And one you go to train. But you won't be there come.
Fantastic.
House of Vaccination program no. I have very successful about 60 million of the people Friday. So 60% of the people Friday. Open a double vaccine.
Fantastic.
And I just say vaccine. You see, I had about 20 to 25 years to cross.
Na minia Anderson lawyer ene enwumre die ye ba waso ya na chese ye boko ye die ye da sore ye te ya ye se Ghana United Kingdom court akwa setena ama ye de judgment that aboye $170 million US say yintua ema sa afema ye de adwuma hye omo sa ye terminate ye akwan ye fa so terminate contract no twini be ka se contract no na enye ne kwan so aja wakwa ye lawyer ni mranimfo a aja wo so wo land nyane tie se ukopie mu e wo court obi ensem no emu ensem na nkasa etesen femben na Ghana for AG employee wo mo edi dwumadi show so omu defend o my Ghana sa law firm kwa no wo mo ho ensem tesen e wo UK ho na ensem be potin na court ne di tudwa efa judgment debt abeto yesu
yo mo gabi me da se pa o UK hanom no you see, Abu Dhabi is like a say, and I was yours. Na UK Hanomano say Oshe Mraya Diegma Hanama. We are seeing now Biena education be a Hanodeba. Common law is very, very, very strong. One of the strongest areas of UK strength we are seeing a strong papa. And many Education countries is common law to say Ghana, Kenya, Gambia, almost Ifriha. Intihano, there will be a lawyer is something else. So what I say. So court, you don't need to know the judge, you don't need to know whoever is sitting on the panel, you don't need to know anyone. Them run it down more. Ubet nya catch a judge and say Emrani who catch a judge is Bimuneshe section 100 of Criminal Justice Code nature say untini NG evidence of Aquan so judge Meshaka say Anne and Matthias Yesa. And Tisha Ghana no more. Obeshano, but sometimes we see semi be Ghana court in Bamugabi. They are not a mobile. Obeshana a public official and say in a major election each year, Yaman point Emanin testify on one accord no bit me testify. Yet interrogatories are called Yam Penema interrogate into Attorney General no crowd or Tiakunasono. Ubun say Chief Justice Eshenafi. The answers are. Chief Justice be international Attorney General, because the Chief Justice one Shaman Pennyasi. But no man Penyakas may you now as may you china. And I'll be so tina a year be an office or laboni in this side. Is one in your justice, advance and why an in your justice. A new say court a grant a fuku bail. Each men prima you know, into one penny a bar in you not them. Higher, quiet, but a bilia. Namuga. Makan say, my main far as in 50 years ago, community second of winning any be a coso. Na empenia can see me say at a check. The wood soon in Pabwa was an atade. Fantastic. If you have a contract, now the contract near the 4 years of the running contract in $99 million US. Now when you say power and so and you need it because it's not even excess power. It's power you need. So your gun and you make be in your power. There are still companies who can be 500. As a power and from the 70s, yes, 40 become to we have always needed power. So and a power company so they buy the BBC one power company Abagana, car power, AXA, central power. Meaning they are necessities. Intina buying bar, a buying missions no two. You know, a car power, extension of contract 10 to 20 years, central power, extension of power contract 5 to 10 years. So it's what back maybe be dawa na wosha also hwenye na aban wi otia konyaso no eye na na ekofo adan na aban no mugabi there are a lot of people I was aban they are criminally minded they are criminally minded ajombani wo mutilim
so we are criminal lawyer to kan we dia na just etini bi ni
mugabi dey say we are criminally minded they say mugabi say why your law now your lawyer ni papa nim a lawyer for a CP it can never be. It can never be. A lawyer for a movement because it is just incompetence. And I don't think there is incompetence. A criminally minded Mugabe. The contract or one terminated contract is one of the most difficult things any person would want to do. Termination of contract in
the United Kingdom.
Difficult. Very, very, very difficult. Now, me crap the law firm and so if you're high street law firm and take a kind of say immigration issue and the pronounce we should go on criminal border and criminal will be at the asset to assume CPS so much charge and say be a rape and I see bisa. Now my shas the we no cry make a seven new chat and then team say me shas no said the community me can represent 2 billion and no pokura mama letter earlier on natural at any point in time I can terminate, I have to go through evidence and who's and my terminate.
Fantastic.
And Tama, a binding a year said almost terminate a year contract now a bino a work with the kind of thing, the power producers earlier one AGP GC4. I was surprised. I was very, very, very surprised. It brought here it has if this company moved a little cleaner, it didn't amend it. So it was wholly wrong. Answer the community contract. What said should 70% when they terminated the contract, I knew it. Why did I know that? I knew it because the excuse on the community contract some years ago, that excuse, I know it's going to fall flat. So what I say, the empire and I made one say, if I didn't know about maybe a DPGC for no, and I can't listen, yeah, found arbitration, the I found baby, I'm going to be my yen. So what I say, now contracting another running of 99 million. What your mama there said, 70 to 80 million inquiry there. Sometimes we negotiate like that. But I buying a so thing for your sober children for to the point there. And because they are criminally minded, no, went ahead and says, listen, they call their bluff. Do you understand? And they won't sit down because somebody cash him. But
lawyer, me travel no. The okay, you know, AG a year Godfred or Dami. Ese NDC for and the course we na. Ti Georgina Pony Penifo bi wo ha. E was a more process. See, I before starting investigating the prosecutor. As a lawyer, what is asking we know? Who caused him?
Only conscience. What I say? Only conscience. No, I'm not sure into only conscience. I'll put in the plain man's language. As some have required arbitration. Arbitration require bukadi. Any permanent sanity so a cool means. I buy not every in a gear back. Right? Na ya tumaku ano benya sena mo koya arbitration. Mkodi ano baba no almost made back. Now mo bear welcome abu a third person I supposed to be a neutral one. What I say? Mokad owns arbitration for the 12 and me and sending in to Tiaba. Hey. Yeah. Professor Fia, John, I'm going to court now. Professor Fia, John, go to a bit yawm. Tap can come fast or maternity contract. So now it's me can't be cafe any that better than the course here. Now only conscience. So you make an asmogadi. That means you don't have conscience because only Pakura in the course. Only part in the course or channel card in the course. Only part of Quara done in nearby the cafe, baby. A choir more fast and community in it. I buy no. Kasa nipa ya na nado nini agent nipa omu yi no ekwata so sen tuti ya omu I sent tuti ya omu because mugabe na friend go afia do so what I say because reasons are omo papa site here no terminate here no reasons ni na papa so court wono na ugina court wa ruling ne eba no say na wo ye civil litigation and criminal lawyer in the United Kingdom obia anymore sa law firm womo ejina modema Ghana for no womo record te san se no modwuma die setie womo busu mo te san womo din ne ya papa ana womo din ne nya papa in the United Kingdom there utimi yes a checks ni na na ho se na setie lawyer and say Mogadi I want to say every people can they have the men. Some can they have the men. That maybe it means some of us we know they don't have the men. Time you who say they don't have the men, time or some mouth from baby as an address near hairdressing saloons near the other. MPP that is when I realized they don't have the men. They are greedy. So that's it. They had only had to come down to London and meet even a litigation, high street litigation lawyers could advise well. Because I trained the same way. And today, you don't go to the big ones like Wild God, Shonam, and Harris. They are too big. But even high street law firms could have advice. So that's it. Now, in some by Omuku, not only age, you don't acquire on lawyers, need to Ghana on one. Omen teach upon chip bribe. Upon chimney, a body of bribe on you are some common side. No more so much. So, anoma kokofa another law firm bi e dey account e firm amufa and partners anoma kofa UK hono amufa fi bi no mde ba amufa fi e Ghana no mde ba oh adinya ko no mde be do UK e to mo ko na mu ye den no anom de come companies here ye firm say omnia strategy omo land hefa omo free street central land all right east central yes no mo kofa wono ana omnia strategy no o say ayi omampani dada na okru mu atoni Blair na yere law firm no Tony Blair former British Prime Minister okay so it's almost one say no mfiti ase omo hia no mse baby ase mo nya sem papa because na omo hwe say ko mo ko buy time on ana mo yo bibia the friend pre-action protocols in the Ghana ni na on the Ghana ya ni ebu ni so pre-action protocols and so Tori ya India the court and as you do the court. Mudiano Baba answer. Do you understand? Namasha say Enkwana say Enkwana say Sebeni di Bamia can Sebeni Famba. Okay. CBB offense your local case management conference. Your case management conference now. What happens is what is the dispute? Then you show man so Yes, they are listening to me now. The any amount of me listening. Okay. Okay, so man 10 cities. Now no 10 cities. What the man? Any 10 cities man so me 20 na the action cars of the man. I don't know. 20 na come and stream. What has also been 15, any 15, 20 na already. Yes, and 12 months. If you are listening at a table, near agreed facts and non-agreed facts, when you are just way into the engine to have your cocktail answer. So what I say. And no. One man, Godfrey Dame, and then call for cancellation. The one will make a 28 days. There's a more challenging and creation as a moment by an award now, or Mamma, more challenging. Mumra, put the excuse on the mind, on the mark. Almost a year to about 2020, no way compliment me. Hey! Anna, you're talking me, so COVID, implement me. And I do my same thing, Mugari. Now, then when you know me, you go better. So, yeah. And support the way UK hang in us now. Mugabe, I'm a lockdown to see about UK animal crime. You said them no. Yeah, court. You were meeting online. So I say, judge, and it's not one judge, you know. Now, we can say, client, who are finance or for money, will be at the fee, but it means but online, no more DSM, a correspondent, which will know so much emails, can be an what can the COVID pneumonia will be even tribunals, immigration tribunals. Litigation court, even small claims court, will be cut £20 for an ACP quarter, na quarter to
finally, say no, dear na would jaya quine, dear na Ghana for UK air cat mamofono, dear no more can efforts judgment that Abenaja, your fancy Ghana for the Mugabe, and Ghana for one of my bomobo. Only the Duana Casado, can say among Penina and Adango to what disappointed Nipanibia, Nipanibia, which you pa with the disappointed so London more disappointed our London boy Shubo and Anadum. Disappointed very disappointed. What I say and yet 1 or 2 or 3 people they just watch can send people to the streets, send people to say to the street to the barber shops, to Gold Coast, to Bongo Bar, Ghana for areas now. And now MPP for so baby I'll call Narado Kudi Bencone Tilapia no Agrobeson Agrobeson thank you. Those areas not so called the queue Ghana Commission last 2 weeks the Ghana Commission passport with the queue amount for Casa as normal only amount for Casa as normal cry Utio Makasema dia so highly fantastic. Lawyer Anderson Danso and you made a better sepa civil litigation and criminal lawyer wo United Kingdom you better say a jawuna kopi mo court ho ya de ko nyina wudi mu amanebo e de abre say a former British Prime Minister Tony Blair ne hokani ne law firm and the jiremu edema sa mokua you terminate no contract. No mbogu you. Omo boy dey. Mbogu just do no more say dia. Go for that me come the figure na ba na nye. Ana how dey need anko no wa. Tell unanimous biama. Unanimous ni si arbitration one. Nipa me nsani nyina. Any unanimous. UK so unanimous esi ho. Unanimous will happen. Thank you. Lawyer. The criminal case is on a high standard. They should go unanimous. Fantastic. Yeah, but I'll say you for your time, Lawyer Anderson Danso, United Kingdom, London, you boo, Yakwaji and Komotuchi. Judgment that one seminal acquire and Simbia and yet as Ketua. We see win a year, we see win a year. You could hear and Sama a year, Godfrey or Damia, Attorney General, or also Eddie Atuja. Now, Honorable John Jinapo, a member of Parliament for Yapukusugu in the Savannah region, on Osunedia, Godfrey or Dameface, aging.
All of this, I put my documents together. I'm going to write a formal complaint requesting an inquiry by the CID into the conduct of the public officers who acted in a manner which resulted in the execution of an agreement which resulted in financial loss to the state.
Sorry, you have to explain that. You are going to ask the CID to probe the decision to enter into the agreement with this company or the decision to terminate?
The decision, first and foremost, I'm saying that the committee set up by the NDC in September 2016 against the background of a recognition that there were so many PPAs that had been entered into by the NDC administration, and therefore they're going to result in and therefore those agreements were going to result in excessive capacity development, as it was termed, came to a conclusion that these agreements had to be terminated. And I'm saying that in light of that, a question must be asked as to the wisdom of the NDC administration in 2015, 2016, on account of a supposed lack of power to enter into multiple PPA agreements, which were unnecessary and which resulted in unneeded and excessive capacity development. And I'm saying that that committee singled out this particular agreement for termination, and that then Attorney General, acting on the strength, well, the Attorney General is not a technical person in energy matters. The Attorney General relies on reports of various committees set up by public institutions who have been vested with the capacity to review certain transactions peculiar to the area in which they operate. So the former Attorney General, in reliance on this report of the PPA committee, also advised termination. That termination, of course, was subsequently held to be wrong by the Landing Court of International Arbitration. But the basic point is that the entry into this transaction was unnecessary. The entry into this transaction was what resulted in financial loss to the state. But the termination was effected by the then Minister for Energy on the strength of the advice given by the former Attorney General, Madame Gumbe Show, in 2018. And Madame Gumbe Show also acted on the basis of the report of a committee set up by the SOR Minister for Power in September 2016. And that is what I call the PPA committee.
Fair to say then that your government agreed with the NDC position?
Precisely. The government stuck with the report of the PPA committee set up by the NDC itself in 2016, recommending a termination of the agreement, because that agreement, if it had been allowed to run, was going to result in excessive power. And I'm saying that excessive power was not only in relation to that agreement, but many other agreements cumulatively was going to result in a loss of about $7 billion between 2018 and 2013. And then an amount of $586 million each year was also going.
Fantastic. Attorney General Godfred Odame ena moten nkase obre ya ochim kasa sela insistisui na what the COVID and the campaign akoye excuse wanko ya terminate ewia wo se eye John Jenapo emeyede. Ayana sometimes we move say kerosene gu yanim. Ye nkoni ekotie eye John Jenapo no so say wo so jewodi e wo be study jewodi na odi na eba no John Jenapo yenti ono so.
It simply tells us that the government didn't plan well. The government didn't take this matter serious. First of all, I hold the view that it was wrong to have terminated the agreement the way and manner in which this government went about it. Clearly, we could save more than $150 million if this government had listened to good counsel. But the minister decided that he would cancel it unilaterally. And today, the state of Ghana has had to pay about $170 million. That's a whopping amount, and it's a colossal amount. Also, we had the opportunity to file an appeal in London. And based on the ruling, it's obvious that the government of Ghana delayed, slept on the job, and didn't do what it ought to have done. And so clearly, from all intents and purposes, it would appear that we would have to pay this amount. And we must learn some lessons from it. We can't just throw the taxpayers' monies away when we could have used this money for some very, very equally important assignments.
But government was changing hands to a certain extent from the previous Akufo administration to the new one. The excuses being given. A new Attorney General had to come in. There were COVID-19 developments that made it impossible for them to meet the deadlines to the filing of the appeal. Do you think those explanations are tenable?
Yeah, but the court clearly says that they are not tenable. The court insisted that Ghana is Ghana, and it's a sovereign nation. It's like a company. If a company is running, it must run in perpetuity. You cannot say that because you are changing management, it got you not to do that. Bear in mind that if you read the story, we earlier on applied for some extension, which was granted, but we failed to act within that extension. What made us to ask for that extension? And why did we fail as a nation to meet that extension? You think government didn't handle this properly? Clearly, government didn't handle it properly. The ruling clearly says that government didn't handle it properly. I hold the view that ab initio, right from the initial engagement leading to the termination, and at this point, it has not been the best. And I think that as a nation, we must learn from that and do what is right and proper. Also, there should be proper guidelines and proper ways of terminating contracts. No minister should just get up on his own accord, decide that he wants to terminate contracts. And that when you are terminating such contracts, you must come back to Parliament and brief Parliament. It's something that I think Parliament should take up seriously. That you come to Parliament, we grant you approval, we commit the state, you sign the contract, and when you want to terminate that contract, it's only proper that the people's representatives are at least informed prior to the termination of that contract. The thing was to have negotiated with the company. And the company was willing to negotiate and to accept a lower amount of around less than $20 million. So if you want to save money, you had an option to save over $150 million, and yet you decided that you would terminate. It is the termination that is leading to all these judgment debts. Okay. The original contract wouldn't have led to all these huge sums. And so if you do...
Ghana for Masoma, what ye, dear Koso? Well, it's as a correction, as an expert in governance, and someone with a judgment debt in someone way. Then I work found who should be blamed.
Me who say Abanwe agro when any so. Agro Abanwe any so pa. Where ye absolute recklessness and mismanagement are sakra ketwa crown who say danger be bar obema attention. Excuse minister no ezeka by now president amana step it down because that amount built the amount is built on us now. The another huge economic pressure is abetoyeso. Ukobo busia na busia no kran se bedu enyemeduo what's akode eka the same thing into the councillor cost 90. Iti uhwe the way aban way take a decision or the go banks or the yene niema bia it was aban shut down your due diligence on something check say the policy I am adopting or the effort government is making will it bring us a future danger and I said this thing on great repercussions consequence on unity and one said that's a domana crasso and advisors of the president are the problems of the nation. The advisors of the president are the problems of the nation because the omotibi to abandon for year and never be onye. Now some minister is he really serious?
The Attorney General.
Oh, is he really a serious person? But now, Kasaya Yakoba is resigning. This Attorney General should not continue to be Attorney General because he has been one of the best ministers ever we've gotten. Because we have series of Attorney Generals on issues. Ghana and Ivory Coast issue.
Maritime boundary issue.
But the woman took time and she won the case for Ghana. Now the Carter said election in tea. COVID in tea. Hey, are we serious as a nation? But this judgment debt, you will not go scot free. 1,000 years of cry, now about way free swa. You need to be prosecuted. This because that statement alone shows the negligence beyond laziness. It is absolutely not. Seka or might happen because you were given opportunity for arbitration. Kamoko na mkwata sia ka ebia ye beti ye kaso any how my na se kakra bebo a ka ebia kra ka e kan 150 ni kra ka enya si
so mo free say e Ghana
what na say na me who say the leaderships that we who in this government me who's agone doso in immaturity wo mu pa I have assessed some of these things and a pride have stolen their hearts. Say president is so bien ani. I want to use this platform to advise the president of the day, say over 3 years, to end up his history in Ghana's records. There's a opposite Ghana boni deeper after say, we view the Juma our fiswa. The lapses no almost being found in Tracy. No correct a lot of lapses because about way scandals and about way any maniama bebrebe it's not here or there. And then at the end of the day, I said, Ghana has become a company of a family, and it is being shut down by the management of the family, and they take decisions in the interest of the family, And now every agenda that comes in Biano, it goes to the interest of the family. So whether Ghanaians will suffer or not, they don't care. What do you say? Sanya maniama we nyinano. Eche ese Ghana din. Now we say every big buy. Emma senkofo a judgment debt is seminar day. Emma chachudi katamni nkofo bi kodi de mu a. The scandals akoswa bawe say nyame ya dom. Let's say now you see, one of the problems of this country is the religious leaders. The religious leaders in Ghana are absolute hypocrites from A to Z. Wow. Especially the Orthodox churches, like the Methodists, like the Catholic Church, like the Presbyterians, and the so-called. The disappointed people of the nation. Now, Ghana hypocrisy. There was a time some of these leaders stood on the nerves. I stood on the nerves of John Dramani Mahama, and I did 43 press conferences within 1 year before the election.
Wow, in 2016?
Yes, in 2016. And I have confrontation with the president myself to tell the president that he's going to lose. Ask the president Mahama if what I'm saying is not true. And the time is coming, President Kufuor should be ready. This government doesn't want you to criticize him, but they are causing a lot of mess, and the mess they are causing is causing a lot of danger, economic danger. Hey, whoever will prophesy to tell you, say Ghana is going to be in good state is a big liar.
Thank you.
Ghana, your problem here, your false prophets are omudi abanichi. Omucha and throw. And azan in some ekache nipa. And no not that or minor. So the president has been deceived spiritually. He has been misconstrued. He just said, and I'll give the blame to the Christian community. Muslims are not doing what the Christians are doing.
Fantastic. Meda say yenuya a Isaac Rosin, a governance expert for your time, and then you may on the Gumbe Show na mada ahwefo eni wo mo freye etumi ba adwumadi ne ada lawyer Anderson Danson so from the United Kingdom ya wono so timi bowre mu ya wode de course o court ni nchirimu nyina no edebre se de Ghana fo hu ne ekoye mada aboaje so ase se eja wire federation na wotim na eja ship yi wotim kwa na wotim abaha na bibia dedanim sector bobo adwuma papa Kofi the boy one day onfane ne mabi eni agro ne mapapa ni nyina no one ne da no ya ohwese bibia bekoso kama the double prince junior and the senior yebeda mu nyina so ase ne yada ima so ase sound ni bibia hwe akire ma bibia eko enkan the producer Kevin Asante ne assistant producer Desmond Suwa yebeda mu nyina ase na executive producer Mr. Benny Anti yebeda mu nyina so ase so obade ne yadoma ebenada no mienu no watche yebehia nyame yadoma ochina ebo no mienu a yebehia o power 97.9 FM near the inside politics jumedie e de abrewo yeda S natural mineral water ase near the solar natural clinic na yede asala kese ama Victory Garlic for so na health alert clinic me amedi jumedie wocha me medin edi Mugabe maase so obade ne dom ye na yebesa de nhia all the same platform so nyame yadoma ebenada me amunyina amoniti